want a war, they don't want a war with big juggernaut, big juggernaut. Hey. They don't want a war, they don't want a war with big juggernaut, big juggernaut. Hey. They don't want a war, they don't want a war.
Yes, hello, welcome to Triple B channel. Yeah, so this is like a follow-up from the Gay J video, yeah, I did on his Twitter meltdown. You know how suddenly Gay J seems to be talking about, he seems to be being himself, talking about knocking out this person, doing this person, banging man up, randomly answering to tweets, you know. Gay J's been talking big. He's been talking big. It's like, finally, he's taken a charge, you know, of his own Twitter account. And they're probably saying, no, Gay J, let us do it. We're managing it. He's like, nah, man, I don't need you in it, blood. I don't need you, blood. I'm not paying you like $1,000 a month, $5,000 a month to look after my Twitter account, innit? Anyway, so he's been talking a lot about, you know, beating up Wilder, beating up Joyce in the first round. Yeah? He's talking about filling in everyone in the heavyweight division, like AKA Skins used to fill in his intestines. Yeah, he's gone pure roadman, and he's gone back to the hood, the street, hustling. Yeah, I'm a bad man in it, bruv. You know, the alleged street guy from the middle class area of Watford, the enforcer, the drug dealer. Yeah, the guy who had to chop trees. You know, chop trees on community service. That's when the manufactured agent went a bit wrong and he had to be pulled up straight. And even though he should have been nicked, yeah, he ended up, you know, going to 2012 Olympics. This is another bit of secret society. The secret society he's part of, and British boxing's part of, you know. And let's be honest, right? The alleged British justice system were part of, they let him go. Yeah? Even though he should have done some couple of years, man, minimum. Anyway, so you got A Gay, yeah? AKA the King Batiman, yeah? AKA the Nigerian backdoor specialist, AKA Femi loved a semi on his face. Yeah, and Skins called him Femi. Check out this old Twitter post that I saved before they all start to delete their accounts. Sorry, delete the old posts. Yeah, AKA Gay J. He's got a lot of nicknames. AKA Skins' Love Tunnel Hangout UK. The Nigerian version of Elton John or Philip Schofield. Now, we can look about what he says in a minute, about Wilder especially, and Joyce. But I just want to call out, like, YB. The YB is like some fake roadman account. He bought an account, by the way. And he bought subs. He bought, like, likes, all this kind of stuff. Now, he just copies my content, my vids all the time, man. Especially on the Joshua Meltdown. I post about it. Then he posts about it. And he's been doing that since he started, man. That YB loves me, man. He loves me because I provide him with his content, man. Yeah? He probably wants myself or maybe Sam Stroller, my man, to make him a bottom. Yeah? To get on top of him and smash him. And you go, yeah, thank you for the content, innit? Yeah? With this fake roadman nonce accent. You know what? I might visit his mum. Though it seems she actually prefers men that look like Regondo, yeah? Pure black. Not mixed like me, yeah? Yeah? So like this. Oh, sorry, brother. That's his girl, not his mum, right? Sorry, but like his mum looks whacker. Anyway, go back to the A Gay. So Joshua's stated, yeah, that he would KO Joyce in one. Now, Joyce, they boxed. There's no footage of this that I can find. They boxed in amateurs when Joe was very inexperienced and he got stopped in one. But you don't know, amateur stoppages are ridiculous. You know, Joyce has shown to have a super chin. He's been knocked down once, but in the pros he's taken shots, man. You know, and Wilder. I mean, Joshua avoided Wilder for years. He knows he's a dangerous man. Yeah, yeah. There's no way that the A-gay would be getting up like the Undertaker, whatever it's called, like Tyson Fury, if he got clocked by Wilder. He got over. Yeah, tears would come to his eyes. Yeah, he'd pretend he was getting up, and he'd get up just past the count of 10, and they'd wave it off, and then he'd blame a lucky punch from the gods, like he blamed his loss to Ruiz. You know, he's a pussy-o. Yeah, pussy-all. Yeah, and he's acting, his Twitter, he's acting hard like, I don't know, like Conor McGregor or someone, man. Just talking himself. And I prefer this. I'd prefer he was himself instead of this media-trained Lucozade, shower gel, you know, and Batman, you know, pretending to be, you know, like, oh, my shit don't stink kind of thing, yeah. And he's got these the other thing about that is, like, you know, I believe Wilder would smash him and take Joyce. Oh yeah, I'll do Joyce. I done him in one round. I'll do him again in it. As if, man, you know, Joyce presents a very difficult task. Yeah, you know, I think he would take shots in the early rounds, but he would grind down Joshua. And there's no way on earth Joshua has got the guts to face Wilder or Joyce. Come on, man. You know? And he's got his alleged trainers, these new ones. Joby, whatever, Clayton, a random guy who's just desperate for the coins, for the money, you know? And Joby, like, it's like Joby is like something that old people call a turd. Yeah? Yeah? And this is the guy that was going, oh, brilliant boxing, AJ. Beautiful boxing, AJ. Great footwork, as he was getting beaten up by Usyk. And then you got his other guy, Angel Fernandez. Yeah. Now, if there are rumours that they're in a relationship. Well, it's hard to tell with Joshua. He might have moved on to Cesura. But, you know, Angel Fernandez is like the boxing version of Walter Mitty. You know, there's a interview with Boxing News, and all he does is slag people off. He reckons he was undefeated in 10 amateur fights, right? There is no footage of this. Let's see his card. Let's see your card. Let's see your amateur boxing card, see what it says. Why don't, in these days of, you know, what's it called, like, you know, you got mobiles that can film anything. No one took a single video of Angel Fernandez undefeated 10. And if you're undefeated in 10 in the amateurs, that's a serious record, man. People will look at you, yeah, and think, wow, this guy's quite dangerous, man. Undefeated in 10. Is that one of those bullshitters? You know, you get them bullshitters, you meet them in a pub and stuff, and they're like, oh yeah, I used to box as an amateur, yeah, but oh no, yeah, I decided to, you know, I was too good, and yeah, oh yeah. So what is your record? Oh, yeah, I had 20 fights, 19 knockouts, and 1 draw. This is exactly the kind of idiot that Angel Fernandez is. You know, apart from you can't get draws, obviously, in amateur boxing, unless you boxed in a 2-year period in France. Yeah, so and you read the rest of the article, like Fernandez is like, oh yeah, I got thrown out of all these clubs, you know, I was training people and they threw me out. Why did they throw you out? Oh, because I was so good at the pads. I mean, come on, man, that's pretty whack. Can you imagine that? It's like, so he got thrown out of a bunch of boxing clubs because he was too good at the pads. And I'll do another video on Fernandez, who's a fraud. Yeah. I wouldn't go. Do you know what? He makes Tunde Ajayi, yeah, look like Customato, yeah, or Ernie Futch. You know, he's that much of a BS talker. And yeah, anyway, back to Joshua. So he goes, yeah, I'll fight Wilder. No, you won't. Oh, I'll kill Joyce. No, you won't. They're too dangerous. You're scared. Yeah, you've been butt broken. Yeah, you are terrified. You're looking for the cash out, man. You know, I mean, what would happen? Like, well, at best, he would fight Ortiz for the IBF title. Now, the IBF have been good to Joshua. They let him fight Charles Might for the title a few months after Tyson Fury was forced to relinquish it, or the WA version, like Michael Hunter, who I think is number one. Now Hunter, you know, he's decent enough, but he's no Muhammad Ali, yeah. And even that, I think Josh would be too cowardly for. He might just go for a warm up first. Which, if I was in his camp, I'd say, yeah, go for the warm up. Go for the warm up first. Get your confidence back. Maybe take a rematch with Gary Cornish. Oh no, bruv. I don't know about Gary Cornish, innit? Because he was like outboxing me, yeah, for 90 seconds, blood. And luckily I hit him from a punch from the gods, bruv. There must be someone better, innit? Or, maybe they'll put him with Otto Wallin, who has a bit of a name, because he gave Fury some trouble. But there's many about a cut, right? Otto Wallin, who Joshua Bosey's already beaten twice, I think, in the amateurs, but that's like a long time ago. Otto Wallin with a black girlfriend who loves a cookout. Yeah? I don't know how they can have a cookout in Sweden because it's freezing. But you know what? Otto Wallin, he got that reverse jungle fever going on. All them beautiful, sweet Swedish girls with blue eyes and blonde hair. But no, Otto went for an Oprah Winfrey lookalike, man. He got that jungle fever, and it's bad. It's bad. It's terminal. It's deep in his bones, yeah. He is an A-level oil driller. But as far as Joshua goes, I cannot believe for an instant he would take on someone as dangerous as Wilder or Joyce. Both would have a super chance of knocking him out. In fact, I would even put him favourite. Regardless of Wilder's, beatdowns, he's got heart and he can hit very hard. Joshua hates being hit. He hates being hit. Unless, of course, he's been hit in the back door by a.k.a. Skins or Derek Chisora. And then it's different. He likes that kind of beating. Yeah? He likes being beaten around that kind of ring. Anyway, enough about this idiot, man. Enough about the YB. Enough about these haters. Let's see what happens. Talk is BS, especially in these days, yeah. Joshua is a coward. Yeah? He's a pussy-all. He's probably got one more fight left in him, maybe two. If they can get him a bum and then get him a title shot, Hearns wants to cash him out. He has to. He'd be stupid not to. And Joshua will be crawling on his hands and knees again, just like it was against Ruiz. And, then he'll come out, he'll write a novel. Sorry, not a novel. He'll write what's called the biography. He'll write a biography going, I was always a Batman, and it was so hard in the match world of boxing. And all the people that clapped Philip Schofield for coming out as a Batman when Schofield was cheating on his wife and lying to his wife, they will clap him, and he'll write a book, and he'll be on like morning TV, and everyone go, oh, this guy's so brave. You're not brave, man. Since when is the definition of courage, and braveness been taking it up the batty hole? Yeah. Anyway, I've had enough of Joshua.